workshop organized by DRC. In fact, this particular workshop is to be conducted as per the guidelines given by the Commission of College Education. In view of the review meeting held in the month of July by respected Honorable Commissioner of College Education of Telangana State. Soon after the formation of the state, the first meeting was held in the month of July. And therein, all the degree college principals are requested to go through the 12th 5-year plan guidelines of UGC and strictly adhere to the kind of funds that are available, and all of you are requested to submit the proposals and utilize the grant, whatever the grant that is there, and the kind of proposals to Grants Commission. Coming to the status of the colleges of Nirvana, I think you realize it, aided colleges are women's college. ఎవరైనా పంపుకున్నాను సుజని ఎవరైనా పంపుకున్నాను ఏపీలో సుజని గారు So as you all are aware, the kind of funding that we receive from the government side and the funding agencies, the major funding agency happens to be the University Grants Commission. And from the state government, usually we receive very bigger amount in the form of budget. And that too, the amount given under the head of government budget usually indicated for minor works. Major works may not get funds from the state government. And as the Telangana state is concerned, as of now we are having 158 colleges, and of which number of new government degree colleges have been started. And the fate of all the new government colleges, almost all colleges which have been introduced by the United Andhra Pradesh, and some of the colleges started by the Telangana state. Almost all new colleges they are being run in the premises of government junior colleges. Some of the colleges are run in high schools. In other sense, all the new government colleges they are not having any infrastructure and buildings. That is a chronic problem. And of course, I think all the principals are very much aware of this. Last year, and under United Andhra Pradesh again, so all the principals are instructed to submit their proposals to receive grant under this. And we struggled hard and we prepared documents as per the guidelines given by PUSA. And I appreciate all the efforts put up by all the principals of the government universities and university to prepare the RUSA document in a required manner. But unfortunately, due to division of bifurcation of the state into state of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana state, so whatever the proposals you submitted to PUSA, now HRD is objecting that the proposals which were given under United Andhra Pradesh, they are not useful now. And now the HRD Ministry Ministry officials informed the Telangana state to present, submit fresh proposals on the rules of Telangana state. And as far as Andhra Pradesh, there is no problem, but for Telangana state, the minimum requirement to get funds from RUSA is formation of state council of higher education. And of course, in Telangana, state council of higher education is now functioning with a GO, not with enactment. And the HRD people informed the state government of Telangana to enact the assembly. I think in the ensuing assembly sessions, the act is passed. And after enactment, passing of enactment, again all the principals will be again asked to submit the proposals and the RUSA. Definitely, RUSA is going to be a boon for the growth of all the new government colleges as well as the colleges existing in the state of Telangana, wherein again all the principals have to play an active role in preparing the fresh proposals to receive funds. So that's a different story. But as I said, at the inaugural session of first review meeting by Honorable Commissioner of College Education, he insisted upon conducting of a workshop at district level to enlighten the funds that are available to easy. So as for the status of the colleges of Nizamabad district is concerned, some colleges are having 2 years only, some other colleges are having 2 years and 2B also, 12B also. I think some lecturers are UGC government by the new colleges. They are not knowing the features of 2 years. So in order to get funds from the UGC, the minimum requirement is 2 years as well as 12. You get confirmation under 2 years, it will return to the UGC. But in order to get the funds, the minimum requirement is 12. And though the colleges which are not getting any kind of fund in the form of 2 years, the thing is, there are so many areas, so many schemes that are launched by the University Grants Commission, which are not only for the development of the college, in the form of infrastructure and buildings and libraries and other types, but there are so many other schemes which are very much related to the development of the academics, the academic enhancement of the lecturers, for which they can get funds. You can apply for national seminars, workshops, state level seminars, and the teachers can apply for minor research project, major research project, and young doctorates can apply for young scientist award or young fellowship award. And for the games department, there are so many kinds of schemes which are available for the schools and games development of schools and games. And therefore, it is a multifold activity, multifold arena where you can get a number of funds. But unfortunately, as well as southern India and northern India is concerned, I happened to attend almost 4 to 5 review meetings at New Delhi, UGC Chairman, UGC office, wherein the review reveals of the funds given by the University Grants Commission. Majority of the funds are utilized by only northern states. Southern India is far away when compared to the northern and western part of India. And again in southern Andhra Pradesh, southern India, again Andhra Pradesh, especially Astral Andhra Pradesh and now Telangana state, it is far behind when compared to Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, other states. 90% of the budget, 90% of the university grants funds that are 100% utilized by the Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Center. We are lagging far behind when compared to the funds utilized by the other fellow states of Southern India. And if you look into the preamble of 12th Five Plan Guidelines of the University Grants Commission, there is a rapid change. You go through the 11th Five Plan Guidelines, 10th Five Plan Guidelines, and 12th Five Plan Guidelines. 12th Five Plan Guidelines are prepared with the master brains. Lot of importance has been given for the development of academics all over the country. And funds, I think there is no crunch of funds. Crores of rupees is available with University Grants Commission. The only problem is we are not aware. All the principals, UGC coordinators, and staff members are not well versed and not aware of the schemes which are available to us. And even the Commissioner of College of Education was also kept aside as far as the philosophy of the University Grants Commission is concerned. Their usual practice is they will maintain relations only with affiliated universities, and then through affiliated university, affiliated colleges. So their philosophy is they say, in no we are connected to the state government and they will commission the college. Our business is to have linkage only with the concerned affiliated university and affiliated colleges. And that is how commissionerate was kept aside, and there was no any vehicle with respect to UGC. But fortunately, for the last 3 to 4 years, under the able guidance and able leadership of Madam Sunita Garu, they took a lot of interest in how to extract funds from University Grants Commission, and a kind of interest they have created among the principals of various colleges to grab funds from University Grants Commission. And that is the reason why our present commission is also very much interested in, because since majority of the new government colleges are not having any kind of buildings, any infrastructure, any kind of latest technologies, and existing buildings also, existing college buildings also, they have become dilapidated. They are almost at the ruin stage. And all the colleges, they require funds for construction of buildings, infrastructure, and then other funds which are very much required for the betterment of the personal academic biography of concerned teachers. And therefore, the vision of the present commissioner is whatever the, because we are not having sufficient funds. I think in the United Andhra Pradesh itself, the amount earmarked for Commissioner of College of Education from the side of United Andhra Pradesh are 16 crores only per year, 16 crores. I happened to be special officer looking to the matters very much related to finance and planning. And of the 16 crores, that is BRO. Normally we say allocation of budget, but BRO that we received from the state of Andhra Pradesh for the several years is only 8 crores, not 16 crores. And that 8 crores is to be distributed among all the 350 colleges. That was the story. And I think even in separate Telangana also, we may not get ample of funds from the state government. Definitely. 8 crores was earmarked for the United Andhra. And I think maybe 3 to 4 crores, not more than that, will be received from the state government. Therefore, the ultimate source is where crores of rupees is available is University Grants. Therefore, our intention is course, in fact, we were also, we had, we have conducted several workshops on University Grants Commission schemes and University Grants Commission, other funding agencies. We had a thought to organize workshop earlier, but now that it has compulsory, it has made mandatory for all the principals of ID colleges to hold a workshop for the principals, all the government degree colleges, and motivate and give a kind of inspiration to grab the funds from University Grants Commission. My humble request to all the principals and UC coordinators who have participated in this particular workshop. So after going back to your respective colleges, please hold a meeting with all the staff members of your college, and whatever the PowerPoint that the UC in charge, UC coordinator will present, you note down the names. It is available on the website. I think if you simply listen here and forget here, and purpose will answer. So the purpose is you have to infuse thought among all the young teachers, old teachers, and you should be vigilant. You should have to take a lot of care to extract funds from you. That is the reason, since our LUC wanted to assign the work to explain various kinds of schemes that are available on the curriculum, and that is the reason why I don't want to touch upon the kind of schemes that are available with University Grants. To conclude, one important aspect which I would like to share with all the principals of government degree colleges, very, very important, because on 29th we are going to have video conference. 3 days back, I am told by the officials of CC that throughout the Telangana state, so-called notices have been given to all the principals of those colleges which have not gone for re-accreditation and accreditation. I think yesterday was the deadline to submit your explanation, and yesterday also I was there with the officers of the replies from various principals, various college principals. I don't know whether I think all the 4 or 5 principals or district also received similar kind of so-called notices. For the time being, let us keep it aside. Let us have a clear discussion over that particular aspect in our review in the afternoon. But mind you, Commissioner is very, very, very serious as well as going for accreditation and re-accreditation. And as I said, some colleges are having only 2-year status, and they are not having 12B. 12B is a minimum requirement to get funds, and I think one of the special cases of our BDC is Ramaredi, where they are having the problem of their land litigation. But in spite of that, we also informed this particular case to Commissioner of Education, and they are pursuing it because it's a very big college next to Gujarat Government College. We are losing so much of funds from UC, and that problem will be solved within a short time. And for the benefit of the principals who are holding FAC or HR for the new government colleges, again my humble suggestion is, though you are not having 12B or 2F, you have to put up a lot of efforts to get 2F as well as 12B also, because as I said, there are so many other skills which are very much relevant for your own development, your personal development also, not only the development of the college. And it is the high time that whatever the facility that is there, you have to do up, and request all the principals who are holding the charge of FAC and in charge for the new government colleges, please put up your efforts to get 12B. And Now I request Dr. Sanath Kumar Garu, because we need